The always busy and popular East 4th Street here in Cleveland. Our setting today is just at the end of that block. Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. Gay and Aldridge are up front. Bradley Beal is out there with Murray. And it's Vassell in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Cavaliers, we've got Kevin Love. Garland is out there with Dimes. Then it's Okoro. And it's Drummond in at the center, filling out the middle. Well, late in the season, we're seeing playoff teams resting their star players. Any excuse for lottery teams, Greg, doing the same?
Not as far as the league is concerned. I mean, if they're healthy,
exactly.
What's the goal? I mean, throwing away games is not acceptable.
No. So Cleveland will get the first possession. Love against Gay. And it's Drummond with the jam.
And I like the timing that Drummond has on these alley-oops. That's not as easy as he makes it look. He knows precisely when to leave the ground to receive the pass and finish it off.
The drive by Beal. The putback. Aldridge kicks to Beal. Good, and Aldridge gets the assist.
Aldridge keeps his head up and his options open. He's a team-oriented guy with a good basketball IQ. Excellent pass.
Here's Sullivan. Good on the triple.
The wheel. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Beal. Murray outside. Pass to Aldridge. Over Drummond. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
You know, you look at the mid-range game Aldridge has, it keeps the defense honest. They have to worry about a lot more than just his post game.
The pass to Okoro. Over Gay. Okoro shot is off. The Spurs have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. It's Beal on the wing. He averages over 27 points a game and seems to always find a way to score.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And guys, that's an increase in his free throw percentage from last year. Maybe not a large one, but it is a little bit higher, so you've got to like that progress.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Murray surveying the D. Pass to Vassell. That's tipped. Gay left side. Over Love. And the rejection by Love.
And with good defensive versatility and smarts, Love has turned himself into an asset at that end.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Now Beal. Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
It's blocked.
Murray is tireless on the defensive end, and you don't want this guy guarding you because he's so pesky. What a rejection.
Here's Vassell. Defended by Drummond. Here's Murray. The shot missing. And Cleveland the other way now. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
In that one, they owned the backboards. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
Plenty of heart and hustle in that regard. I mean, they made sure to hit the glass hard and often.
Now here's Love to the wing on the left. Clock at 6. Over Gay. Here's Drummond. And at last, they get one to fall. Drummond's got his second basket of the night. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Aldridge wide open. He fires. Off target with his three. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Greg Popovich.
Well, Kevin, he gave me some broad strokes regarding the game plan. He said we want to work the ball into the paint, high percentage looks, and then get to the foul line if we can. We'll see how they try to accomplish that throughout the game. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David.
Yeah, it's important for Gay to be able to finish in traffic. I mean, he's so much better when he shows some physicality and toughness.
And, you know, we often talk about Beal's skill set and his finesse. He can play a very physical game as well, Greg.
He doesn't have a choice. I mean, he had 4 brothers who all played football in college, so he kind of grew up around the physicality. And you can also tell Bill's taking his strength and conditioning seriously, especially after having the lower body injury issues earlier in his career.
Murray, no good.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Here's Gay following the score by Cleveland. Beal deciding where to go with it. Passes it to Gay. Puts it up from 12. That one off the back iron and out. Cleveland leading by 10. Pass to Sullivan. 17-foot shot on the way. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And he makes good on the layup. And that's 11 points for Dimes.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now here's Murray. Coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. Outside for Beal to stop the run. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Beal's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for San Antonio. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Sullivan the pass to Drummond. Now here's Garland. Not a lot of room. And Love gets it to go.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Somebody came to play tonight. 6 out of his first 7.
Teams have dynasties. The 90s, Michael Jordan. We've seen it over the many decades. Over the next decade, though, who do you think is going to lead the pack there, Greg?
Ooh, that's a great question. You know, with the way Father Time is treating LeBron, you might have to wait and see because he is still playing at such a high level. But, you know, obviously Giannis has got to be on the short list with the Bucks. For me, I really look at Luka in Dallas. I just feel like with Kristaps Porzingis, that duo could just be deadly with how the game is played. But don't sleep on the Celtics with Tatum and Brown and that group that they have with the front office they have. Man, I think the league overall is going to be in great shape moving forward.
It sure seems that way. And San Antonio calls the first time out of the game. Last time they met was in San Antonio.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And sometimes that can be a motivating factor. May very well light a fire under them tonight. Nobody likes to be dominated on the glass like that.
Now here's Mills. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game.
You know, whenever White sees an open teammate, he's getting the ball to him right away. No hesitation.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball after the basket by San Antonio. Thompson left side. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And they have owned the paint so far. and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Now here's White. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. And the pass to Aldridge. Johnson left side. Shoots over Okoro. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Love's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Sexton finds Love. Back to Sexton. Pass to Love. Shoots over Lyles. Love, no good.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Now here's Johnson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
Yeah, you know, Mills is one of those energizing players who does a little bit of everything, including finding his open teammates.
Love against Lyles. Back to Love. Now here's Mills. Cavaliers with the rebound. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Lyles. Spurs trail by 13. White, good. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Passes it to Sullivan. Dishes to Okoro. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Thompson passes to Love. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Love's got 8 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Now here's Mills. Here's Aldridge. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Boy, I love seeing Aldridge be assertive. I mean, so good at using his body and his length to take advantage on the glass.
JaVale McGee's checked in for Cleveland. Nance comes in for Kevin Love. The Spurs shooting their first free throw of the night. And that one falls for LaMarcus Aldridge. Timeout is called, first of the game for the Cavaliers.
Some stats for McGee. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month. He's putting up about 12 points a game, 8 rebounds, and 2 assists. And really just excellent numbers. I like what we've been seeing from him across the board.
I do too. I mean, he's playing with much more focus now and a much higher level of intensity.
Back to Nance. Goes back up. In deep, McGee drops it in. And the Cavaliers lead by 12.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
I like the activity there, keeping the ball alive and creating some second chance buckets.
Now here's Mills. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. 3 on 3. Back to Sexton. Cleveland the rebound. To the left side wing. Pass to McGee. He kicks to Okoro. 5 on the clock. Sexton for 3. drains it from beyond the arc.
You know, the timing, the rhythm, I'm a big fan of when Sexton can just catch and shoot.
Mills looking it over. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
And you know what? He does. I mean, in the NBA, you've got to have ways to score over defenders of all sizes.
Now, here's Okoro. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Denver. White with the double team. Sullivan the pass to McGee. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. McGee's got his second basket of the game.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
There's 38 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Mills finds Aldridge. Johnson down low.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Nance outside. Sullivan the pass to Nance. Okoro with it. He tries for 3. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. Inside. Shots good by Mills. Mills has got 6.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers. 13 points up at the end of the period. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Cleveland.
Tell you what, guys, they're showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
And it doesn't look like they'll be giving up on any plays tonight either. Their offensive rebounding has also been equally as impressive.
The Spurs come into this one following a loss to the Nets in Brooklyn.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
And you know what? If you're not going to outwork your opposition, then you typically are going to get outplayed.
Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Okoro out there with Nance, and it's McGee in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And Cleveland with another turnover here. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot.
Beal's checked in for the Spurs. Spurs trail by 13. Here is Forbes. Now Cleveland moving it up. Okoro dishes to McGee. Sexton for 3. It's good from long range. Sexton's got 6.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Here is Forbes. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And Nance kicks to McGee. Gay with it. 11 points for him in that last game against the Nets in Brooklyn.
And he also dominated the glass out there. He hit the boards hard and often.
Greg, in New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime, an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces, but title contenders are not in a constant state of flux right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office. And Cleveland making a change here. Drummond's checked in. Spurs also with the sub. Murray's checked in. Sexton with it. Gay picks him up defensively. Garland the pass to Okoro. Cans the 12-footer. Okoro's got his first bucket in this one.
Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
And there's the pass to Lyles. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Gay outside. 4 on the shot clock. Over Sexton. San Antonio again missing.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more. And, you know, even though he's not a lights-out shooter from deep, the defense still has to be more aggressive there.
Here's Beal, and finished off by Beal.
And maybe not the most explosive player in the league, but Beal has the athletic ability to finish strong at the rim.
And now Beal pushing it up, and no one back to stop him. Pass to Murray. Shoots from the corner. Good, and it's Beal picking up the assist. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Now, here's Okoro. He's covered by Beal. Sexton kicks to Okoro. Takes the 13-footer, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Sexton's got 8 points.
A dangerous scorer from mid-range. Sexton loves to take that shot when he gets it in rhythm.
Murray finds Gay. Count that one.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Outside, Sexton. And another 3 for Cleveland.
The defense not doing a good job at all of getting after him. They've got to crowd him and make it tough for him. That's his second this quarter.
Outside, Beal. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Timeout.
12 points for him.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
For the Cavaliers, Thompson comes in for Larry Nance. And it's Kevin Love in for Okoro. Cleveland leading by 14. Garland kicks to Love. Puts it up from 15. Jump shot is good that time.
Great use of that mid-range area by Love. With that simple jumper, he can really shoot a high percentage.
Here's Beal. 12 points for him. And the dunk by Beal.
Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
And Drummond kicks to Sexton. And another 3 for Cleveland.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
To the middle. Here's Vassell. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, it's a misnomer that in the era of three-point shooting, people don't want anyone to take mid-range shots. Many of the league's elite players still thrive there. Kawhi Leonard is one, and he explained how. He said it's hard to defend guys that shoot twos. Once you get to the playoffs, it becomes a half-court game. Teams won't allow you to take wide-open shots or threes. Guys, back to you.
D.A., thank you.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
Murray, the pass to Vassell. Beal gets a wide-open look. That three off the mark.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Down low, Thompson. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Cleveland shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Really, guys, it's just come together for them at the charity stripe this season. I mean, the confidence is there, and so too are the results.
The Spurs making a switch here. Aldridge is checked in. Greg, as a young player, one of your mentors was Patrick Ewing. How valuable was that to have that kind of guy tutoring you, mentoring you as you were just getting in the NBA?
I tell you, he was the consummate professional and really an incredible leader by example. This guy spent infinite amount of hours in the gym in the offseason honing his craft. First on the floor, last to leave it throughout his professional career. And that's something he had in common with all the truly greats who ever played the game.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
There's Beal with the three. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
And love how assertive Beal is. He loves pulling up fast and surprising the D with that quickness. And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
And here is Beal. 17 points in the game. No good with the elbow jumper.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear, it's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
And a deep three from Beal. Beal with another miss. And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points. And here's Love for 3. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
Boy, it sure is a lot of fun watching Love bury these outside shots. I mean, when he's hitting from deep, it opens up things for everybody.
San Antonio calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. Prince is checked in for Love. And it's Dimes in for Colin Sexton. Johnson, he's checked in for the Spurs. Derek White comes in for Murray. Passes to Gay. Johnson outside. Just 5 to shoot. White drives in. That one a little long.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Pass to Sullivan. Cleveland moving the ball around. Thompson left side. Puts up a three. Shot clock resets for the Cavaliers. Johnson over to help. Prince wide open. Hits it from three-point range.
Yeah, you know, Prince is always doing a nice job working to get open, and that's the reward you get for staying active, keeping yourself moving, an open look on the jump shot there.
And without a doubt, Taurean Prince comes in looking for his shot. At times, however, he can have tunnel vision.
You know, Greg, it's funny you say that because I like to think of it more as selective seeing, and he wants to see the basket more than he sees his teammates. But that's not all bad for a guy like Prince. I mean, you know, some teams actually need a player who's aggressively looking to score at all times. And I think ultimately, though, it'll limit his usage if he can't become a better distributor of the ball as well. Hey, and White is a fighter now. When he's close inside, he's committed to going aggressively to the rack. And if he doesn't score, he at least is going to draw the foul.
The first one falls, and the Spurs making a change here. Mills is checked in. And both free throws good for White.
It didn't take long for White to distinguish himself in the league. He's a really good ball handler, and he's got some good moves, too.
Garland, the pass to Sullivan. And here is Drummond. Aldridge is covering. Kicks it out to Prince. The three. But they'll get another chance. Now the pass to Sullivan. From past the arc. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
And they have been really active on the boards this quarter. Those second chance points are keeping them in the game.
Here's Mills. He gets it in there. Mills has got 8 points. 1:53 left in the first half. Garland dishes to Drummond, and Garland has it in the corner. Pass to Sullivan. Count the basket.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Pass to Aldridge. Kicks it out to Gay. We've got 1:23 left in the first half of the game. Aldridge tried to break free. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And another three for Cleveland.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
It's good.
How about that effort from White? Total focus on the rack.
Well, Cleveland shooting 70% from the floor. Truly incredible work from this offense tonight. And taken away by Johnson. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. Mills can't hit.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look. But when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And Garland has it in the corner. And Thompson kicks to Prince. Kept alive. Sullivan, the pass to Garland. And Rudy Gay picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
He's starting to find himself out there now. You know, he's taking much better shots here in the second quarter.
For Cleveland, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. And the Cavaliers with some changes. JaVale McGee's checked in for Garland. Nance comes in for Tristan Thompson. And it's Okoro in for Taurean Prince.
Selected 9th overall in the 2012 draft, Drummond's carved out a nice NBA career for himself.
Shots good by Mills. Mills has got 10 points in the game.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Here's Dimes. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. Bangs home the trifecta.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And so it's Cleveland, way out in front. Their lead at 38 points as we close out the quarter. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. We come back right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. And guys, you ask Andre Drummond, he's not shy. He feels he's the best rebounder in NBA history.
Whoa.
Kenny, you buying that?
That's his story. I don't know.
Oh,
yeah.
See what you did.
He led the league in rebounding 3 straight seasons, but there's a lot of great rebounders in the history of the game. But I can see why he's feeling himself.
I'm never giving that title to a little man. I'm sticking with Wilt.
A little man?
For the here and the now.
A little
Drummond
man.
rules supreme. Rebounding for big guys. Little man. Best rebounder ever.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks
Goodbye,
for
folks.
joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Dimes has been sensational.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. On the court right now for the Spurs, Gang and Aldridge are up front. DeJounte Murray is out there with Bradley Beal. And it's Vassell in at the 3.
The defense has to be smarter in how they guard Aldridge. He's very creative on offense.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. First one falls for him.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
And so LaMarcus Aldridge nails them both.
Well, I love his stroke. Aldridge has a sweet stroke and continues to produce a nightly double-double threat who doesn't mind being the focal point of the offense.
The Cavaliers shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
Sullivan. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. So it's San Antonio now. Murray outside. Pass to Aldridge. Here's Vassell. 6 to shoot. Offline with his 3. The Cavaliers shooting an unbelievable 70%. You won't see a performance like this too often. And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. For Cleveland, they have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for San Antonio. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. That'll be the first of 4 played at home for them. Gay kicks to Murray. Outside, Beal. To the inside. Outside for Murray. 4 on the clock. Buries it from 3-point range. Murray's got 5 points so far.
Well, I tell you what, that's a sight for sore eyes to see Murray connecting from distance, because when he's doing that, it really opens things up for him because we know he can get to the basket.
Garland, the pass to Drummond. Out to the wing. And there's Garland. That's good on the assist by Drummond. Garland's got 5 points now this quarter. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Beal from long range. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. And the shot goes in. 31 points for Dimes.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Beal, that's for 2. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Drummond's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
Boy, Murray showing you he can play above the rim. This guy's got major bounce as he punched that one down.
Sullivan, the pass to Drummond. The 3. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Boy, it's been a great start for this offense here in the second half. 4 for 4.
The Spurs have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Murray outside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And, you know, Aldridge is a load to deal with. When he gets good position, you pretty much have to be physical with it.
He's shooting free throws, number 4 in 5 here.
And with his percentage at 87, he's done just about everything they could have asked when it comes to free throw shooting.
You know, he's been one of those players they've wanted on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
And the first one drops. Colin Sexton, he's checked in for Garland. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Lyles checked in for Rudy Gay. Both shots good from the stripe.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority. Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
In the corner, Murray with it. Good, and it's Beal picking up the assist. Beal's got 4 assists in the game.
Tell you what, guys, you've got to be more aware of Murray there. When he's aggressive like that, he can cause problems.
Cavaliers have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. But it sure does look good.
Murray kicks to Beal. Here's Lyles. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
Assist goes to Bradley Beal.
The Cavaliers have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And everything's flowing through Love tonight. And the plan is working like a charm. This has been a remarkable performance.
San Antonio's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Murray outside. The pass to Vassell. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Love. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Cavaliers.
You know, one of the big stories has been the 3-ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
And I also love the way they move the basketball. Their passing has been outstanding here in the second half.
JaVale McGee's checked in for the Cavaliers. Nance comes in for Kevin Love. Spurs also with the sub. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Now some of the best in the NBA right here. The top scorers, efficiency-wise. Second, Kevin Love. And, of course, Dimes.
You can't say enough about these two guys shooting this season. Both their percentages, just incredible stuff.
And that one misses.
Hey, you know, guys, McGee has won back-to-back titles with the Warriors. You know, that's not too bad for a journeyman.
And he sinks the second. Here is Forbes. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Here's the teardrop. And it's good on the way in.
And, you know, he's not a big guy, but Forbes has added some muscle to his frame, and it came into play there. Nice job overpowering the defense on that possession.
Some nice passing by Cleveland here. A baseline J. The Cavaliers pull it in. Nance has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Sullivan powered down with both hands.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for San Antonio. Passes it to Lyles. Now Beal. He's got 17. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
And he gets it to go.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Here is Forbes. Banked in off the glass. Forbes has got 4 points this quarter.
You know, for a sharpshooter like Forbes, guys, getting points inside can only help him be more effective on the perimeter. It actually add a step to his quickness.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Murray dishes to Forbes. Pass to Lyles.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too.
And Forbes has it in the corner. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 4 assists now tonight.
Boy, Murray's court vision very sharp, and he's unselfish, too. You love seeing that combination.
Another one goes. Incredible.
Well, he's gone up to 40 as he continues to just dominate.
You're right. We knew he had a shot at it tonight. He is now tied for 3rd for the most 40-point games in a season.
And you can put him in the same breath as Michael Jordan. They both can say they had 37 games of 40 or more.
No luck for him this half after being outstanding from outside the arc in the first half.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Outside for Beal. There's the triple. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got 4 rebounds in this game. And it's blocked. But he recovers it. And the foul called on Dimes. That is his first foul of the game. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. Taurean Prince comes in for Okoro. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Now here's White. He has 6. And White with the stuff.
Well, he wanted to let us know that he's got some bounce to his game now. White rising up with ease to send that one home.
Prince, the pass to Nance. Shoots over Lyles. And the Cavaliers getting another bucket right there.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
Nance against White. And it's blocked. They get it back. And here's Mills from the arc. It's not going to go for him. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Sexton the pass to Nance. And the jam by Larry Nance.
Sexton has to just keep developing his court awareness. You want to see more passing from him.
And San Antonio shooting 43% from the field. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
White against Nance. White the pass to Medu. And that one drops for him. Medu's got his first bucket of the night.
You know, I don't think it's ever too late to make a sweet dime. I mean, even if you're halfway through your shot, you might find a better one for a teammate. Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Mills with it. He's got 10. Outside, White. Pass to Medu. Spurs passing it around. Outside, White. Shot clock at 6. Hits the three-point bomb. White's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, he might not be a pure shooter, but he's a very steady one. I like that they're getting White something in rhythm here.
Sullivan, the pass to Thompson. Kicks it out to Prince. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Prince has got his second bucket of the night.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's White. They get the rebound. Here's Lyles. Got a piece of it.
You know, having a point guard who can block shots is a luxury. Sexton with terrific timing and reach on that one.
And Mills in the NBA for over a decade now, GA, but he still has incredible speed that's key to his game.
And Kevin, with Mills, that end-to-end speed doesn't get shown off too often. In the half court, though, he does a great job of creating looks for himself, accelerates off of screens, can still leave a defender in the dust when he turns it on. And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
He gets that one.
And the muscle of Sexton, outstanding at just working through the contact and finding a way to finish.
There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Nance comes with the double team. On the wing, Johnson, guarded by Prince. Cleveland's gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. Hands it from downtown. Dime's got 46 points.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Here's Mills. The pass to Lyles. Johnson kicks to White. His three-pointers off the mark. Now Cleveland moving it up. Thompson with the ball. Here's Sullivan. And again, it's Cleveland.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time right in the shooting pocket. Boy, and that is a bunch of rebounds for a player who's not the biggest guy out there.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Cleveland ahead, running away with it. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. The Cavaliers shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. So on the floor for Cleveland, they've got Garland. Bell is out there with Taurean Prince. And it's Windler in at the shooting guard position. Around the dunk contest, we saw Michael Jordan take on Dominique Wilkins. These days, not as many star players are participating in these skills competitions, like Greg, the slam dunk.
I think it's a great point you raised, Kevin. And I think in part because back in that era, you know, the reality is guys didn't make the kind of dollars they make today. And there was more risk, I guess, in the mindset of guys today, and they didn't want to take that challenge on. So I wish we would see more of our stars in the slam dunk contest, but
yes.
I don't think that's going to be the case, unfortunately, as much as we'd all like to see it.
Here's Windler, guarded by Walker. Here's Osman. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for San Antonio. And the jam by Rudy Gay.
Gay, an outstanding player, finishing with power. Doesn't get any easier than that.
Here's Bell, and they cash in right away with the quick shot. Bell's got his first points of the night.
Wow, fired that bounce pass in there. Beautiful.
To the paint, here's Walker, and the layup falls.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
That's his second personal. At the line, New York Cavaliers, Darius Garland. At the line for 2.
The first free throw is good. JaVale McGee's checked in for Cleveland. The Spurs also with the sub. Forbes checked in. Both good from the line that time. Greg, after we saw top prospects like LaMelo Ball and R.J. Hampton playing a year in Australia, the NBA G League sweetened the deal to attract those blue chippers to this G League, which I think is a very interesting topic and a very interesting way to go.
It is. You know, I think the salaries now could exceed $500,000, not to mention the endorsement deal, and they're on a single team that's built around their needs. Certainly an enticing option for those who want to skip the college route.
Does this affect colleges, in your opinion, in their recruiting?
Not at all. You're going to love your school no matter who plays for them, especially if you're winning.
You know, it's really interesting to note that Forbes went to the same high school in Detroit as a certain friend of ours. I think the guy's name I'm thinking about here is Chris Webber. You make your teammates better by giving them good passes. That one was perfect.
Gay outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. 10 points for Rudy Gay.
Good, strong, aggressive finish by Gay there. That'll get a thumbs up from the coach.
Here's Osman. Off target from outside. Spurs have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Got that bucket in no time at all.
Rudy Gay's always had that shot in his bag. Lethal from mid-range.
Osman kicks to Garland. Back to Osman. Launches it. Knocks down the 3 ball. Osman's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the 3-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety. You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Here's Forbes. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
McGee. The rebound by Medu. Spurs have gone 7 of 7 from the field to start the final quarter. What an amazing start. Walker's shot is off.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And Garland comes to help. And here's Gay outside. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
McGee, the pass to Windler. A 3-ball. Drills it from outside.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Down low, here's Forbes. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got 3 assists now in this one. Cleveland's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Here's McGee, and there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. McGee's got 4 points this quarter. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. It's Gay on the way. Here is Forbes. Wants to get it to Gay, and does.
What a banner night for Rudy Gay. Lighting it up.
They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operator.
With the pass.
Here is Forbes. Greg, your son's been drafted. You were drafted in the NBA. As you look back on the process that you went through and your son Cole has gone through, what are some of the flags? What are some of the things that stand out to you?
First and foremost, boy, how time flies. I mean, it wasn't that long ago, at least
No
it feels
kidding.
like, that they were calling my name on draft night. But
91, right?
Yeah.
91.
You know, every stage of life, though, has its joys. And listen, to play the game I love and now see him playing it at this level, it's truly a blessing. And in his case, he probably loves it even more. You know, he didn't grow up the way I did. He grew up just with a true love and passion for the game. So it's humbling and obviously something that I take great pride in.
You were taken out of UNLV 1991, number 12 overall. Remember it like it was yesterday. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Rudy Gay.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
First free throw is good. Greg, the NBA under Adam Silver has been aggressive, looking for ways to enhance the product and attract fans. Where do you fall on that point? Push the envelope or don't rock the boat, or maybe somewhere in between?
I think it might be somewhere in between. These days, people's attentions can be pulled in so many different directions. I think they're smart to not rest on their laurels and to continue to try to evolve. But with that evolution, sometimes it's not going to come over as well as they would like. But I'm a fan of some of the experiments, I should say, that we've tried thus far. And I hope the league continues to push the envelope.
That's a good thought. McGee inside. Working on Walker. McGee's shot is off. And a fast break now for the Spurs. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Forbes has got 17 now, just in the second half. Passes it to Bell. Cleveland moving the ball around. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. It's rebounded by Aldridge. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Here is Forbes. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. A lot of talk about reseeding in the playoffs when you got down to the final 4 teams. If it ensures the 2 best teams make the finals, it would seem to me, Greg, to be worth it. What about you?
You know, it could be. I think about the worldwide attention on that championship round, but you got to get the Eastern Conference teams to sign off on that. And, you know, we've seen it happen in the past where the power shifts from one conference to the other, but ultimately nothing better than seeing the 2 best teams play for it all.
Cleveland's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the 3rd quarter. McGee, the pass to Bell. And that one is hammered home.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down, hard, and simple.
Here is Forbes. And here is Garland to the inside. Bell, and it's sent back by Aldridge.
You know, over time, Aldridge has really developed into a pretty good shot blocker.
And for the Spurs, they're shooting at 46%, making some buckets. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, a look at Lonnie Walker, the 18th pick in that 2018 draft. He's being brought along slowly as the team loves his potential, but he has a lot to smooth out with his game.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. Taurean Prince comes in for JaVale McGee, and it's Dimes in for Garland. Greg, you talk about the upside with Lonnie Walker. This team loves his athleticism.
You know, not the typical Spurs-type player we've seen targeted in the past. An athletic maniac who can fly end to end. The polish to his game will come. It's just going to take some time.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Clark, we know guys like LeBron and Michael Jordan will look for any perceived slight as a form of motivation. Was that something that you ever did as a player?
You know, Kevin, I really didn't go down that road. Now, had I played longer at the NBA level, I had a very short NBA career. Maybe I would have approached it that way. If there was a slight or if there was a player that gave you trouble and you needed to get back at him in some way, sure, you'd be motivated by that. But I don't know if I was hunting for bulletin board material. I sought to be intrinsically or self-motivated from the inside as opposed to looking for outside influences to move me forward.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
At the line for 2.
That one is off. And the second free throw, good. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Brent's a really solid athlete, throwing it down nicely there.
Pass to Bellinelli. Aldridge with it. Well, you hear about the extinction of great NBA big men. Do you see it that way? And if so, Greg, is the game that has changed or perhaps a dip in the talent at that position that has changed?
You know, you think back to the likes of Russell, Wilt, Kareem, and Hakeem, and Robinson, and Shaq. Some would say, well, we just got lucky. But in a lot of ways, we still have the dominance of the big man. They just play more outside of the paint, right? You know, Giannis. Yep. You look at what he can do. Anthony Davis and the way he plays the game. I mean, LeBron, in essence, is a big man. I mean, you still can dominate the game as a big. It's just that you now can actually, in some respects, have more impact because you are involved in more facets of the game.
And a wide open look for Walker, and he's good on the 3-ball. Walker's got 10 points in just the second half. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Pass to Windler. Here's Prince. That one wide left. San Antonio's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Bellinelli dishes to Aldridge. Back to Bellinelli. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. 6 on the shot clock. Forbes the pass to Aldridge. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
And so here's Cleveland. The Cavaliers shooting it well here in the fourth quarter, 50%. The steal. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Medu. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And he knocks down the first one.
Oh my God, I just got that.
Good on both.
Oh my God, I just got that.
Well, Cleveland shooting 66% right now. This offense getting everything they want out there. Once again, off the mark by Cleveland. The Spurs shooting here about 46% for the game. It's rebounded by Cleveland. 1:35 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Osman. Nailed from three-point land.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Here's Forbes. Down it drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Cavaliers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And in the win-loss column, tonight's game will push their record up to 54 wins on the year.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-gamer.
I tell you what, no matter how brief it is, anytime you can get a season series.
Look at that.
Oh, my goodness. What's up?
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
40 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Aldridge kicks to Bellinelli. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the pass to Forbes. Aldridge trying to break free. Forbes can't get it to go. And so it's Cleveland with it. Inside, here's Bell. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
To the middle. Here's Aldridge. It's deflected. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.